If only this were one of those books in which the beloved national treasure looks back contentedly at a curated and constructive life exquisitely lived. You know the type. She had a vision in kindergarten and never once wavered, despite a grueling incarceration in an exclusive Cayman Islands rehab with Robert Downey Jr., an ill-fated but fascinating fling with David Walliams, and a platinum-haired love child with Boris Johnson. Even in her darkest hour, she never sprouted a ripple of cellulite or missed Christmas in Aruba with the Beckhams, and even when the chips, which she never eats, were down, managed to make millions selling vegan tampons and menopause welcome mats hand-woven in Siberia. Her story climaxes in a damehood, personally bestowed at his own request by His Majesty, a bikini cover shoot for OK, and an edifying list of illuminating life lessons. The message sparkles like Swarovski. I am a winner. I am thinner. I have never eaten a chicken dinner. I am rich and multiply orgasmic. Meghan Markle sent me pot number 3 of her limited edition jam. My line of candles, take a whiff of my butthole, replicating the fresh freesia scent of my bum, has already sold out. Make all the right decisions as I did, and you too will be besties with Kim Kardashian and a Booker Prize judge. I wish I could tell you with hand on heart and a straight face how I turned tragedy into triumph and found true love, my G-spot, and a fail-safe alfalfa recipe. Alas, that's not my story. Over the years, you can check ancient copies of Heat, I've been handed a brace of bruising life lessons, but in the way most of us do if we're honest enough to admit it, I've mostly managed to ignore every one of them. It's tough to tinker with your programming. If you're brought up to think a slice of apple strudel is the right and proper cure for a grazed knee, it takes more than willpower and therapy to stop yourself mainlining chocolate mousse when your mother dies. Don't think I haven't listened avidly to all manner of excellent advice. I have, especially my own. I've been an agony aunt for the past 32 years, everywhere from Woman's Own to This Morning to the BBC. Does your loved one suffer from a premature ejaculation problem so acute you only have time to lie back and think of ing? Are you worried about your asymmetrical labia or your son's Kylie tattoo? Do you fancy your mother-in-law? Your next-door neighbour steals your knickers from the line and you rather like it? Don't worry, I'll gallop to the rescue. Unfortunately, I just haven't always seemed able to rescue myself. I was brought up to believe in a fairy tale. If you were a good girl, if you were clever, hard-working, clean and nice, polite and punctual, washed behind your ears, dried between your toes, and moisturised ferociously morning and evening, you would live happily ever after. If you were a devoted, diligent wife, suspenders and stockings in the boudoir, pinny in the kitchen, chicken soup bubbling on the hob, children jabbed, filled with fluoride drops, and fluently chanting their 8 times table, and if you earned a mountain of dosh to keep the family financially afloat, but never mentioned it so your husband wouldn't feel emasculated, he would adore you forever. Never be drunk, late, lazy, or rude. Never be ungrateful or unfaithful. Swallow as if you're enjoying it, and one day you'll be 75, Gok Wan will dress you in flattering gold lame for your granddaughter's wedding, and you'll sail to the top table in the marquee on the arm of your steadfast, loyal, still ravishingly sexy at 77, solvent, respectable husband. Gentle listener, in January 1999, I had a husband I adored, who I thought adored me, 2 exquisite daughters aged 10 and 13, not the acquired taste kind, the gorgeous variety you'd hire from Central Casting if they weren't your flesh and blood, a rock-star mansion with an indoor pool and 11 marble bathrooms, you try giving them a quick once-over with Sif, a stonking golden handcuffs contract with the BBC for a show with my name on it, and a glittering yellow brick road to happy ever after, all mapped out. By February 1999, my TV show was engulfed in scandal. By August, it was over, and so it seemed was my career. By September, the husband I worshipped walked out the door, saying he'd keep the air miles, and without a word of explanation ended our marriage. To nick a catchphrase from the Tories, I tried to build back better. Who'd have thought 16 years into a relationship with a boybander 10 years my junior, I'd be single and starting over at 62? Don't answer that. Everyone, including you, gentle listener, saw the writing on the wall, except me.